So now let's do the modern recasting. So the idea here is that if this movie was made today, same script, same characters, who would we put in there? The idea is that they roughly fit the age, the vibe of the actors. We'll end with Miranda. Who would you have for Andy?
So I've done a British version because, as I say, I think a British version would actually give it a different angle. But I went for Amy Lee Wood.
Oh, that's really good.
She is fashionable.
No, but she would play, but she'd be
she would
great
play
at the
Andy.
beginning. Yeah, that's a great choice.
She's great.
So Anne Hathaway was 23 when they filmed this, so she's really young. It's really hard to find a remotely known 23-year-old in this day and age. The closest I could find is Jenna Ortega is 23.
Okay,
and I think she could. She's really short. And I don't think, for me, physicality is a very important thing. And sometimes it means you need to be a short person or a big person. I think it would almost seem like everyone's bullying her if Andy was
down on
exactly.
her too physically.
So I don't think she would work. Lily Rose Depp, I think, could work as well. But I've gone with one who's a bit older. But I think Zendaya would be perfect because.
Do you know what? I did think about that. That was one of my first thoughts. But I was going to stick to. I thought I was going to stick to the Brit version.
It's good that you thought as well because we can totally see her at the beginning being the scruffy, non-fashionable person, but obviously she's drop dead gorgeous and then would be absolutely glam. What about Emily?
Yeah, so for Emily, I would choose the actor that plays Doctor Who, also in Sex Education, is Ncuti Gatwa.
I like that. Sometimes I've changed the gender as well. No, that's really good.
I think he's got the line deliverability to be quite sassy and. Emily is quite bitchy, but she gets away with it. I think he could do that really well. Yeah, he'd be
great. Great choice. Yeah, that's.
I think he's got the sass.
Yes. No, I love that.
He
got a lot of Sex Education in your cast.
Yes, I was just about to say there is a theme, but don't worry, there is no one else from Sex Education in my cast.
So Emily is also supposed to be. She was 22 at the time, so the only 22-year-old I could find that's remotely famous was Millie Bobby Brown, but she would not be. She could be a shit version of this, but she wouldn't be good.
Yeah,
but
so I've gone the Stranger Things thing has really I can't unsee Stranger
and all
Things.
The other crappy Netflix movie. But I've got someone British as well actually who's older, so she'd go with Zendaya's Anya Taylor-Joy from The Queen's Gambit and The Menu, and a bunch of stuff. She is Princess Peach in the Mario movies. She's actually really thin, so she would work as the whole model thing. But she's got that British sass, so I think she'd be great. We're getting into the big ones now. So Nigel, I actually have 3 out of my 4 are British too, and I wasn't going for a British cast. So who have you got for Nigel?
So for Nigel, I either put Alan Cumming, or I put Adjoa Ando. Adjoa Ando she was in the Boots Christmas advert last year.
Okay. So which one are you choosing for Nigel?
So for Nigel, I'm going to go with Alan Cumming. I think he could do a good job for that. What
about Andrew Scott? Because he's played a villain and stuff, but I think he could be sassy. I think he's very good. He's a very good actor, so I think he could be dramatic.
Yeah, maybe actually.
I'm not saying you should change your mind. I'm just saying that's my choice.
I think that's also a good option. Is say Alan Cumming is Scottish.
Maybe I mean he would have to. The thing is, I think Andrew Scott would have to upplay the campiness.
Yeah, definitely.
Alan Cummings would have to downplay it.
Maybe I would change my opinion and put Andrew Scott. He's a really good actor, so he's at the right sort of age bracket.
Yeah, he's 49. Nigel. Tucci was 45.
So you've changed my lineup on that. I'm going to swap.
But still British. The other one I had was Coleman Domingo.
Yes, I do know him. Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, he'd probably be. Interestingly, I said there were 2 gay characters who worked at Runway in the book, and Nigel was actually you hear less about him. The other one, I think his name was James. Actually, it was described as like a big ripped black guy. So I guess Coleman Domingo could be him.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the big one, Miranda Priestly.
So I did think Hannah Waddington originally. Who
is that? The Ted Lasso?
Yeah, she plays one of the key characters in Ted Lasso. I have gone with Emma Thompson.
Oh yeah, I didn't have her. I think she's probably a bit older now.
Emma Thompson has been in some recent things, and I think
Hannah Waddingham is 51. Meryl Streep was 56. I think Emma Thompson must be in her 60s now, but I can still see it. She played. She was in a movie. It wasn't great with Mindy Kaling, where she plays a late night comedian, Emma Thompson, and I think she had a bit of a ruthless boss vibe.
I don't think I've seen that. I think if I'm going for the Brit version, who do I want? Emma Thompson.
So I came up with a lot of people. I mean, they were basically all the best actors of their generation. And I think a lot of them would do... I think these people would all do decent jobs, and only a few would do great jobs. So I think Halle Berry could do it.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman, Julia Roberts, Gillian Anderson, Kate Blanchett. I think Charlize Theron is probably a little too hot for it, because Miranda's obviously supposed to be a good-looking woman, but it shouldn't be the main thing you see about it.
She's respected as the what you
yeah. Rose Byrne is probably a bit too young, but she could definitely nail it. Angelina Jolie, I think, would be really good at it. Think? But Kate Winslet is my choice.
Oh wow, okay.
I mean, Kate Winslet, I feel like, could do anything.
Yeah.
And it would be different, because doing the whole stern thing would be different from her, because she does tend to play she's stuff like that. The Holiday comes to mind, where she obviously plays the softer character of the two. But yeah, I'm going for Kate Winslet.
I also have a separate one for Nate in my British lineup, because obviously the character of Nate, as we discussed, very badly acted. His lines are terrible. He comes across as a bit of a villain, and it's just, it's not a good look for Nate. But I have put Leo Woodall. He's in
the One Day one.
Yeah, he's in the new version of One Day. He's also in quite a few things. He's in the new Bridget Jones' Diary, a movie that came out last year. He's in loads of things.
He's got an Apple show at the moment.
I'm pretty sure he was in The White Lotus, I think season 2.
Yeah.
I think he's a good actor, and he kind of fits that boyfriend brief, I think. So I think he would be my choice. I think he's British, but yeah.
So just to recap, your choices are...
For Andy, I would choose Amy Lee Wood. Emily would be Nushuti Gatwa. Nigel would be Alan Cumming, or maybe Andrew Scott, and stealing yours. Miranda, definitely Emma Thompson. And then as a wild card for Nate, I would choose Leo Woodall.
So for me, Andy would be Zendaya. Emily would be Anya Taylor-Joy. Nigel would be Andrew Scott. And Miranda Priestly would be Kate Winslet.
Oh, there we go.
So, guys, if you vote, we're going to put a poll up on YouTube, Instagram, wherever you're watching this. So vote for which one of the recastings you prefer. Guys, make sure to subscribe here on YouTube, as well as follow us on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, or wherever you get your podcasts for long-form episodes on the last Thursday of every month, as well as weekly content here on YouTube. And you can also follow us on TikTok for daily content.